So we need comrades that at some point we must reason with each other. We must reason. We put our differences aside. We need comrades who are mature to understand. We put our differences aside and we look what's best for the ANC in what too. On geag of ek en jy vry, of on geag of ons is vriende, of on geag ons is broers. We need to look beyond that because the ANC is facing an existential challenge and that requires maturity. Those are the kind of leaders that we need in this world to go and avail their skills in council. Maturity is extremely important. Maturity means that I might not agree with what you are saying from the grassroots. I might not agree with what you are saying, but I will defend with my life your right to say it. I will defend with my life your right to say it. And comrades, maturity goes as far as even twins born on the same day, by the same mother, their thinking, it differs like heaven on earth. Meaning that we will never agree on everything. Sometimes we'll agree to disagree. That you saw, we call it, we must put a block of ice on top of it. But stand something. So when you send a councillor, that you guys, it's your process, I'm not from Noport, my comrades. This is your process. You will have to live with it. You will have to live because it's going to be your decision. Everyone's sitting in front. We have no interest. Our only interest is to ensure that you choose the person that is fit for purpose to lead. Now, coming to the issue of not agreeing, comrades. You cannot have a comrade who's petty. No pettiness. No pettiness. Because being a ward councillor means that you'll be confronted with many things in your ward. From people that you like, from people that you do not like. Verstaan je me? Van mensen waarvan je houdt, van mensen waarvan je houdt. Now, it cannot be that if I'm a ward councillor, because if I'm a ward councillor, I must lead those who agree with me and those who disagree with me, but I must lead them equally. I must treat them equally. So when we are saying we don't need petty leaders, we're speaking precisely because of that. In fact, if you're smart, you work with those who disagree with you. It's the only way you get credibility to lead society. You win them over. When you're a leader, you become smart, man. You become smart when you're a leader. You charm a person when you're a leader. Even though you disagree with them, they can tell us that, no, come that food is soup meaning. But when I interact with him in public, I can see, you can see for yourself that no, I have no issue with him. In fact, he's got an issue with the leadership. So, whoever was sending comrades to the council must be someone who is obsessed. Comrades, Rodman is the last year. When we send someone to the council, comrades, we must send someone who's obsessed with progress. Someone who's preoccupied with progress. Someone who's preoccupied to change issues around, to change this thing over. Someone who, when you look and you turn your problem to, you can say, but this person is looking forward to go and fix the problem. We're in renewal, comrades. Renewal means we must renew ourselves. Renewal means that we must renew the organization. But then that comes with a heavy price. Because renewal is blind, it doesn't see. I didn't after up you 8. So that's why also we need upright members of the ANC to go and serve in council. We don't need comrades, arrogant leaders. We don't need arrogant leaders. Whoever you want to choose here. It's your vote. You've got a right to vote and you've got a right to be voted for. It's your right to nominate. No one will stand in front of you. There's one thing the country you don't need in council, it's an arrogant leader. There's nothing as regressive as arrogance, comrades. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing as regressive as arrogant. And arrogance is an illusion. Because this is what arrogance does. Arrogance forces you to introduce yourself with the title. Arrogance makes you invincible. It's a cloak of invincibility. It makes you invincible. Je maakt je vengheid. Jammer voor mij, voor Afrikaans. Nee? Ja, je maakt je vengheid. Als je nou loopt, no. I'm trying to take, I'm a regional spokesperson. All the decisions of the RSC, they come through here. My conduct must tell you that this is a leader speaking. My conduct must tell you that that person speaking there is a leader. I mustn't have to tell you that I'm a leader. I must never have the obsession of telling you that I'm a leader. You will see in my conduct, you will see in my action or omission and content. I'm not saying you must speak English. I'm saying that, but when you speak, people must hear, they give you hope. Because a leader is a dealer of hope. A leader is a dealer of hope, no matter how desperate the situation can be. When you arrive in a family, when there's a bereavement, they see you, they must see hope that you're coming to save them. You're coming to assist them. And we don't want selfish leaders, comrades. Don't make that mistake. When we send you, when the ANC finally makes a decision, who's going to go to council? We do not want selfish leaders. We don't want selfish leaders. Leaders will think about them. This thing is big. ANC was formed in 1912. It's big, this thing. It's bigger than all of us combined. There's no individual who's bigger than ANC, including Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa. He's not bigger than ANC. His strength as a leader, that's why we respect him, is that he subjects himself within the collective. Because that's where the strength lies. The strength lies in the collective. I'm not strong individually. But the collective is able to strengthen. Let me call it what we call it. We complement each other. You complement weaknesses. You will never see my weakness because I'm meeting with the collective here. I'm meeting with the collective here. Where I've got a shortcoming, Comrade Brennan is able to come to complement them. You'll never see my weaknesses because I operate within the collective. Now, the minute you start to defy yourself outside the collective, that's where we're going to start to see that there are glaringly obvious weaknesses here. Extremely obvious. So whoever complains in this world, I leave that through the deliberate because I want to speak of the current realities of what's happening in what do and what do you need? What kind of leadership you need then? Cannot have someone who defies themselves outside the collective. I don't care how clever you think you are. I don't care how bold you think you are. We don't care how shrewd you think you are. You will never defy yourself outside the collective. We don't want a person who's called Africans call it rap and rule, ne? Where you find, I'm also a convener Congress of the sub-region. I've been sitting caucuses of the ANC. Before they go to council, I sit with them. We discuss the approach, how we can approach things. Not once, not once have we ever had a caucus collapse of the ANC because there's order. There must always be order here. There's order. And what binds us together is the discipline of the ANC. Discipline is a political matter. Discipline is a political matter. How people gain respect for you is your ability to be disciplined. It gives you integrity. Even if someone is doing something wrong, when you appear, they stop what they are doing. Because they know you are disciplined and Your political demeanor is built on character. And a leader must have character, comrades. Character is everything. Character is everything in leadership. So whoever you'll be choosing, comrades, this is your choice. I like what Comrade Gomez said. It's your process, it's your choice, it's in your hands. You will make it, you will break it. You don't have to buy my face, you don't have to buy anyone's face. Choose a candidate that will serve you. Thank you very much.